everybody in Nigeria, I beg you to lend me your ears. We will resist vehemently any attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to allow any foreign military base on our soil, particularly in the north, because it's going to be a harbinger of trouble. All these lacura things you're hearing, the French started all of these things. They started all of this thing. Wherever France was in West Africa, there's no peace. Why would President Bola Ahmed Tinubu bring them back without consulting anybody? So, military base, France or America or any country will be resisted vigorously by all of us, because this is a country we love, and we're not going to allow recolonization of this Nigeria like they've done in the other countries. In Hausa, there is a saying, in kaga gemu dan uwanka ya kama wuta, ka sa ma naka ruwa. If you see the beard of your neighbor catches fire, put water, dampen water on yours. Well, France has put fire all over the Sahel, and we are inviting them into our household? No, we are not going to do that.
Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share with your friends to have access to this kind of content that you have here. Don't forget to subscribe. I love and respect you. I'll be right back.
Business, do that. And it has to go through due process. And I'm calling on our sleepy, do-nothing 10th Assembly to wake up to its responsibility. They are the ones we elected. They are the ones who should checkmate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in all the opaque things he's been doing. He disappears into France for working holiday, and nobody knows what he's going to do there. Like he's being called for consultation. This is a democracy, not a military rule. And we need to know what our government and our president is taking us into. But foreign military base is a no-no. And exploiting our mineral resources behind our back is not going to happen. It's going to be transparent, there's going to be open bid, and all of us stakeholders must be involved in this. Fellow Nigerians, you can never stop this Lakura, Boko Haram, and all these bandits, all these terrorists, if you don't have good relationship with your neighbors. Not France. Bringing France in is going to make us into a hotbed for terrorism, is going to make us poorer, is going to make us second-class citizens. They will open a base in Katsina State and be digging our gold, and I cannot go there as a person from Katsina. We've seen that in Niger, we've seen that in Mali. This is what they have been doing. So fellow Nigerians, we should open our eyes. We in the north will vigorously resist any attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to allow foreign military bases on our soil. End of story. I don't know how else to say it. The other day they went to Qatar. How much did they say they got? 600 million, and Qatar denied that. The other day Saudi Arabia, they said 800 million. All of these investments, less than $1 billion for a country like Nigeria, this is paltry. Why is Nigeria not attracting the big investment that it is worthy of? A Nigeria that has a very large population, a Nigeria that is very rich, a Nigeria that has a very educated population. Why are we not attracting big investment? So to tell me you went to France and got 750 million, that's an insult. Or Saudi Arabia 800 million, or Qatar 600 million. The president himself, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, demarketed Nigeria twice in Doha. Remember when they went, he said there is corruption, and he warned the Qatari delegates, if anybody asks you for a bribe, come and tell me. Hello, Mr. President, thank you for demarketing your country. And at G20, you heard what he was saying. There is insecurity, there is hunger, there is this, there is this. You are the chief marketing officer of your country, and you are demarketing the country. I will tell you, real countries that want to invest, they invest in DR Congo and all troubled spots. They factor in all these crises, and they even get insurance for all of this to come into place and pillage the country and leave. So real investment, we want to see real investment that translate into bettering the lives of our people. We haven't seen that so far. All the loans they've been getting, the World Bank loans, the Chinese loan, where are we seeing that? It's not impacted on the people. It's not helped the Naira. It's not brought inflation down. But they're getting loans all over the place. Just a few days ago, they got a loan of 2.2 billion. They got approval from the House, from the Senate, from the National Assembly. It took only 48 hours for the do-nothing National Assembly to give them approval, go and get loans. For what? For what? He is proposing a bill of 47.9 billion. And the collection agencies that make money, they said they have collected 51 trillion so far. So far. So why are you getting all this money? To do what? He gets all these loans, and the National Assembly does not ask him what are these loans for, and we do not see the benefit. So we must question, especially in a situation where we are worried there is a state capture by the president and his business associates that we do not. You see them signing MOUs in France. On whose behalf? On whose behalf? Definitely not on my behalf, not on my grandmother's behalf. They are not in government. Nobody knows about these guys. You see them signing on behalf of Nigeria. State capture. You have your business associates running this country. Nobody can tell me how much FIRS has collected, or how much customs, or how much this, or how much this. Nobody knows what comes in, what goes out. And the reason is because our National Assembly is complicit, is there in bed with this bad governance. This cannot continue. We must all wake up. Investment from France is not going to solve our problem. Get investment wherever you're going to get investment. But we are very nervous with this love fest between our president and France and his prime minister. It's a harbinger of bad things to come because of France's history around us. And we cannot trust France or any country without security. Doing that will be foolhardy. And you said, yes, there is insecurity in the north. It's going to get much worse with France around. They want to go and fight, let them go and do their own fighting. We will solve our problems here. You cannot overtax your citizens to a level that they cannot pay. You've removed subsidy, you've made them poorer. You've floated the naira, you've devalued the currency. People are poorer. Why are you taxing them? What you need to do is to broaden the tax base instead of overtaxing citizens, number one. Number two, people will say, oh, those that are against this tax bill, they haven't even read the tax bill. Hello. It is not the responsibility of citizens to go and read. It is the responsibility of the executive, the government, that is going to bring any policy to people to come and sensitize and explain to them and get their approval. You cannot just pay hired consultants. They go into their room, bring out an encyclopedia of this is how we want to do the tax, and throw it to the National Assembly and rush it. I tell you, 99% of the members of the Senate, of all the National Assembly members, have not read the bill. Nobody has time to read this bill. So essentially, all this brouhaha you're seeing, I took time to read it because I talk all over the place. Some of it is good, but hello. The biggest problem is that there is loss of trust. Nigerians don't trust this government. The last time you did, Mr. President, you flippantly removed fuel subsidy. You flippantly floated the naira and said tomorrow will be better. Our people are dying. Tomorrow is not better. Yesterday was better than today or tomorrow. People don't trust this government. Number one. Number two is that this government, in spite of its over-bloated media team of about 13 advisors, they are not connecting with the people. They are not. They think they will stay in Abuja and talk all the big grammar in $1,000 suits and think people will listen to them. They are not connecting with the people. And you could see that in the NSA's speech the other day, the 13th of November, his Tinubu Gain speech. You could clearly see his frustration that the government is not connecting with the people. That was why he was saying, critics, we will shut you up. We want to be shut up with facts, with benefits for our people, not propaganda. So the government is not connecting with the people. The government has not explained this to the people. Members of the National Assembly do not even understand the bill themselves. And look at the clumsy way it was presented at the Senate the other day. Look at the clumsy way it was presented. This
is OĽUA TV Watch. Don't forget to subscribe, comment your opinion, like, comment and share so that other people can get access to what you enjoy on our channel. Thank you. We love you.